Good morning, good morning. All right, you know what time it is. You know what rhyme it is. It is a foreign national born natural. Your host, A6. All right, we got a video coming at you today. We got a situation. I'm calling all my foreign nationals around the Republic of the United States of America to stand up and help my man out. We might need to get boots on the ground for this one. All right, so my man, finest Thang, Walkin, who's also a fellow foreign national, who's done the passport process just as I and many others have, and have gotten 3 stars or 4 stars. I got 4, he got 3, but the stars don't matter as much. Now, here's the issue. If you saw the live stream yesterday, my man did a video where he was traveling around Illinois, I believe near Chicago area. And he was basically testing it out to see if it works, which is respectable. I understand how that works. I did the same thing with the plates I got off eBay. So whether you testing it or whether you're not testing it, doesn't matter. You're still a foreign national, and you're still traveling if you're not conducting commerce. So details right now are very, very limited because I just got a message from my man yesterday. I'll put this damn seatbelt on. Just got a message from my man yesterday while I was asleep around 4 a.m. He said he got pulled over and he got 2 citations. Now, I wrote back and said, basically told him, so they gave you a fraudulent document, basically. Because you can't get a ticket for traveling. You can only get a ticket for driving. But this sounds like the police officer's trying to wrangle him in his jurisdiction, which is a fraudulent document because that's actually falsifying documentation, which is fucking illegal. That's what the Secret Service get paid for, actually. They get paid for fraudulent documents. So we need you guys to all reach out. Hopefully he does a live stream today. If you see this video, my man, hit me up and we gonna coordinate and we gonna get you right, yo, because they overstepping their boundaries. And they do this shit, man. And I've been telling people, I think the way it goes is we let the government get too big. This is the people's fault because we shouldn't even be responsible for stuff like this. The government is entirely too large, and we've let it get too large because we got lazy and we want the government to handle all our affairs back then. U.S. citizens as well. They got so goddamn lazy, nobody wants to do any work, so they let these governments create other governments and other branches and this, that, and the third in order to basically do things for us. So basically, when we filed the DS-11, my theory is if you've never been pulled over with that passport card, once you get pulled over and they see the status, they don't see foreign national. The first time you get pulled over, and I said this before, they don't see the foreign national status. They got to actually call the consular, and then the consular tell them what time it is, basically leave that motherfucker alone. And then once they do that, their status gets updated. The police officer probably update the status on the computer. This has happened to me. You saw the first time I did it and I got pulled over. They tried to give me some shit. After that, I didn't have a problem. I got pulled over after that. It took 3 minutes total. My other boy who put me on with the process, same thing happened with him. They gave him a bunch of shit. They did tow his car, but they're not supposed to tow your car. So they ended up doing that, and then he said after that he had no problems. He got pulled over like 3 or 4 times afterwards, and he had no issues. It took like 2 minutes. So I think what might be happening is these lazy fuckers are not communicating with each other. Because again, the government's so goddamn large, nobody's talking to each other. There's so many goddamn people and so many tasks. So people ain't gonna get to every task because they fucking, I don't know, they men, women, humans, whatever the fuck you want to call them. But they're making mistakes. So what basically just happened was you had one slip through the cracks. Now what I would personally do is I would probably reach out to the Secret Service and tell them that this is happening. I reach out to the Department of Travel, which is an existing thing. We did find a link yesterday when I was talking to them. We found a link for the Department of Travel as well as the headquarters. I would reach out to that. I would reach out to the police department. I would go straight to the chief or the commissioner, or probably the chief. I'd go straight to the chief. Fuck them little small fry lieutenants and all them small fry sergeants. Problem with these police forces is they corrupt as fuck. So like you got 2 problems. You got 1, they're not communicating with each other, and then 2, they don't feel like they gotta abide by rules that was put in place by their officials that will put them in check because they don't think you're gonna do anything about it. And then maybe it's a situation where the dude didn't know, but either way, ignorance of the law is no excuse. If you go to court and you don't know how the proceedings are supposed to work, and you just get in there acting crazy, and they tell you you're not supposed to do that, so you're supposed to do it this way. You say, well, I didn't know. Ignorance to the law is no excuse. They ain't trying to hear that shit. Same thing applies to them. The laws applied evenly. And their stupid ass little statutes and shit they gotta follow because they are federal workers. They have to follow them statutes. So at the end of the day, they are to be held responsible for this. That technically an injury because they've injured one of ours. So we need to get on the ball. So let's do this. Let's everybody holler at my man finest Thang Walkin. You know, hit him up. Tell him you saw my video. We need to correlate together because if we're gonna do this shit, unity is the only way to do it. You know, we all get together. If let's say 100 of us get together, just for instance, if 100 of us get together and 100 of us call the Chicago Police Department, tell them, you know, one of your guys is out of line. I hope he got his badge number and his name. I'm pretty sure his name and badge number is on the citation because they usually have to put it on there anyway. We call that motherfucker, we hammer him with calls. We hammer the fuck out of him with calls. Concerned foreign nationals, you know, basically. Same way a country would do. If a country had another, one of the people that was under jurisdiction from another, we would be speaking out to have people do shit about this. So that's what we need to be doing, in my opinion. We need to be doing that, man. Because at this point, bro, it is 2021. The fact that these people are not communicating with each other, not enough of us are doing this shit around the country, is probably why we're not able to find some of the PDFs they're supposed to be able to find. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. People been hitting me up about the PDFs. I ran across 2 countries or 2 cities where I couldn't find the PDFs, which is odd. The 2 cities were, there was Jesus Christ. There was Salem, what the hell fuck was it? Salem, I want to say it wasn't Ohio. What the hell was it? Massachusetts. Salem, Massachusetts. They didn't have one, which is weird. And then you got, there was another place too. And I think it was Illinois as a matter of fact, but there wasn't one there. So at the end of the day, we're like, yo, you know, these people are not enough people are doing this for one. That's one of the problems. And then 2, these people are not following the Constitution. And this is a corrupt police department, honestly. Now, whether it's corrupt by accident or on purpose, which is probably on purpose, then it doesn't matter. The bottom line is the shit corrupt and it need to be fixed. And we're the people to do it. The U.S. citizens ain't gonna do this shit because they don't even know they got fucking rights. It's our job to do this. So we need to hit my man up. We need to get in contact with maybe the consulate. We need to get in contact with the Department of Travel. We need to get in contact with the police department, and if I didn't already say that, and everybody else who needs to be concerned. I'd also reach out to the Secret Service too, because the Secret Service is the investigator of fraudulent documents. And if he has it on video how the interaction went, and he informed him he was a foreign national, that police officer basically committed fraud, basically. That's fraud. So, hey, it is what it is. Let me know what y'all think in the comment sections. If you got any suggestions at all, you can reach out to me here. You got my my Instagram if you have one. If not, create one so we can all get on the same page. If you don't want to put your picture on there, that's fine. Just get around that shit. We all need to be talking to each other. So, my Instagram is A6grindtime_, all one thing with the underscore at the end. So we doing that. My email is leehums@yahoo.com. You can hit me up on there. I check it like once every couple days. I don't check that one often. So yeah. And then let me see. That should be it. If you want to donate, you can donate to me, okay? You don't have to, I don't care. If you want to, you can. The Cash App is $ Anthony Lawson IA6. Anthony, you know how to spell that. Lawson's LAWSON I, A for Apple, and then 6. So yeah, that's what time we on. So if you want to donate anything to that, you can. But you know, we need to get this straight. We need to get my man straight, because we can't be out here claiming foreign national or being foreign nationals and not standing for each other. That's how we got put in this situation in the beginning. If we work together, we should be able to get this shit straight. Conversely too, I've also heard that you can, I'm not sure how true this is because I've never done it, but you can actually take your passport to the courthouse, I believe, and settle it privately, from what I understand. But more on that later. All right, y'all let me know what time it is. Peace out. I'm gonna holler at you.